Welcome to the after show.
Empêcher Graham de s'échapper. Un beau jeu d'Odelein. Et deux beaux jeux d'Odelein pour transporter la rondelle. L'envoi est très simple. Odelein de Tigre. Incroyable. Il faut garder ça pour la fin de saison.
Can you hear it? Can you see them? The ghosts of Woodstock playing on the radio. Can you feel it? Deep inside your soul. Rock and roll music like we played a long time ago.
Just cocked against Keane, I believe. The line's been concentrating on them. Odelein and Pennyworth continue.
Got out of high school,
On the left, Odelein.
started dreaming. Got myself a job, started singing through a microphone. Then along came a stranger and put my life on hold. And all I wanna do is be a Beatle or a Rolling Stone. So listen to the sound of the guitar wail. Listen to the sound of the bass below. Listen for the drums and the thunder crashing. Welcome to the after show. Listen to the sound of the guitar wail. Listen to the sound of the bass below. Listen for the drums and the thunder crashing. Welcome to the after show.
Petit Tamarov. How nice.
You can chain me and defame me. And I'm so glad I'm not in your shoes. You can pay the piper, but you cannot buy my soul. 'Cause I'm
Time.
gonna die on stage 'cause it's the life I choose.
Odelein is without the helmet, coming through with the left.
Sound of the guitar wailing. Listen to the sound of the bass below. Listen for the drums and the thunder crashing. Welcome to the after show. Listen to the sound of the guitar wailing. Listen to the sound of the bass below. Listen for the drums and the thunder crashing. Welcome to the after show.
Lake Saskatchewan, a dream come true.
Unbelievable. I got a telegram message today from me back home and sign it. And as I say thank you. I had mom and dad right back home. And special thanks to Barry Chap for everything.
Was Selmar here?
Yeah, so was him. My other brother was here. Unfortunately, he's the general manager, head coach of the Terriers, so he couldn't make it.
Great game by you, great playoffs for you. You must really be proud of the contribution that you and your defensemen made.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Our whole team played well, and Patrick Ball is unbelievable back there.
Congratulations.
Hey guys, welcome back to Puck Nation Podcast, man. How you doing? Yianni, Mike, how's everybody doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Yianni?
Life's been crazy, huh?
Life's been crazy, huh? Yeah. Listen, we had a beautiful day today, right? So
Yeah,
we can
nice and
always
warm.
be happy about that. What, 15, 16 degrees here?
Early March in Montreal. Come on, man.
Yeah, man, are you
Yeah, I
kidding?
can't complain.
No,
Well, we're
we get-
expecting snow, aren't we? In
Yeah,
like a day or two?
no shit. Yeah.
Why are you talking, man? Why are you talking?
But it's true. I'm stating
You know what?
facts.
But he's right.
I know.
Every year in March we get hammered, right? You
Yeah.
get a 60 centimeter, and the next day we go to the beach.
Yeah,
It's always like that. Stupidity. Anyway, whatever, man. But yeah, so we're back. Welcome back to the Puck Nation. And let's say hello to our sponsors, right?
Yeah.
The Rubs Barbecue, the Audio Technicas, and the Unrivaled Memorabilia guys, right? Thank
Yes,
you all
sir.
for, helping us out here. And to everybody that's watching, man, please go like our pages.
Yep.
All of them.
Subscribe,
Share, tell your friends, whatever. We're trying to do this. We're trying to do this right. And again, today we have an amazing guest.
We've been on a roll, huh?
Yeah, we've been on a fucking roll, man. But today we have an amazing guest. Again, I'm the oldest out of all of us here, right? So I saw this guy play.
I did too.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
guy.
I was probably like being
Yanni.
planned.
Yeah. While he was lifting a Stanley
Yeah,
Cup,
yeah,
you
I
were like
was
a
in
sparkle
diapers.
in your father's eye. That's what you were.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But this guy's a legend here in Montreal. I mean, Mike.
Yeah,
I
no
don't have to
kidding.
tell you. Stanley Cup winner.
Yep.
Right? Stanley, like
Over 1,000 games played.
1,000 games played. Tough as friggin' nails, man. I
Yeah.
remember tough as freaking as I've seen him live and so many times. So without further ado, let's just welcome Mr. Lyle Odelein.
Mr.
Hey,
Lyle.
hey, what's up? How you doing?
Thank you guys very much for having me. You know, you like this. I was with Jeff Rimmer, 51 years. Columbus is playing the Penguins tonight, so I took him out for lunch at Capitol Grill. Jeff Rimmer is one of he made in the Hall of Fame. So we had lunch today, and I just want to bring that up. So thanks, guys, for having me.
Awesome.
Thanks for doing this, man. Like I was telling you before, in these parts here in Montreal, you're a legend, man. You're a legend. So the first thing I want to ask you, we're all kids. We all wanted to do this. We all wanted to play hockey when we were kids, right? Everybody. You lifted the Stanley Cup. How is that? How does that feel, brother?
Honestly, the best time of my career. Winning the Cup was everything to me. But making the World Cup team in '96 was great. But nothing like playing in Montreal and 31 years ago when the Stanley Cup was unreal.
No kidding.
31 years, eh?
31 years,
Wow.
Yianni? Yeah, that's
I was
the year
just
you were born, brother. Yeah.
Child.
Fuck, I'm
Not to
old.
make you feel older, and you know. It's,
Well, I am old.
I'm doing great. Thank you.
That's
Good,
great,
good.
man.
happy to hear it.
And your health, everything good? You're looking good, man. You're looking good.
Oh, great. Everything is going great. I can't complain. My wife and I got back from Cabo from Mexico the other day. So we're
Good
having
stuff.
fun. And everything in Montreal, like I said, 4 months ago. And love that city, world. And that's the best
Wow.
played. So
That's great, man. That's great. That's great. That was the year that you guys won those 10 games in overtime, right?
correct. Yep.
How was that in the room? I mean, did you guys actually go out there and say, you know what, guys, let's take it to overtime. Fuck this. We
Yeah.
don't have to win it in regulation.
Let's just
right?
win every overtime
Let's just win every
possible.
overtime, and that's it. Get the puck to John Leclerc, and we're good, right?
No, you know, I got to say, I played with Brodeur, Luongo,
Patty.
and then if I had one game to pick, it would be Patrick Waugh. But Patrick
You know,
Waugh was the best all time. And you know what he said? He let two in. He said, "No, I'm closing the door. Just get the third one." And that's how Patty was. And Islanders where he is now today. He's an absolute legend, God. That's what won. And Jacques Demers, Serge. Let me tell you about Serge Savard. When they got rid of Serge, the organization,
Serge Savard?
yeah, he was the best.
You know what? We had Chris Nyland on a couple weeks ago, and he said the same thing. I said, can you describe him with one word? And he said, friend and amazing, like amazing human being. Amazing, you know?
Yeah.
Like my dad, put it that way.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's...
Serge Savard is by far and beyond anyone else I've ever met. And Lou Larmella was great and stuff. I mean, I played a lot of teams and first captain Blue Jays, but
yeah.
Serge Savard, there's no one better. No one.
Wow, that's two people that said that. And I actually had one of these questions written down. I was going to ask you if you had it, because I know you played with Brodeur, you played with Bobby Lou, you played with Patrick Roy. If you had one, you answered it already, but I was going to ask you if you had one game to choose. Patrick Roy was the guy. Everybody says that. Everybody seems to say
They all
that.
say it hands down.
Being in the room with this guy, I mean,
No question. No disrespect to Marty. I mean, but you know what? I mean, I made the World Cup in '96, and we had Stevens, Niedermeyer, and myself, and we were giving up probably 16, 18 shots a night.
Jesus
Patrick Wall is 45. I mean,
can you
Wow.
Little
imagine that? Yeah. No kidding.
And changed on the World Cup too for the U.S. So we had top four defensemen. So I mean, we were young. I mean, I was Rob Ramage got hurt right away, but I was the second oldest other than J.J. Daniel at 24 years old. I wore 24. It was 24 Stanley Cup, and I was 24. I mean, pretty amazing.
It's true. I didn't think of that. 24, and he wore 24. Too,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah, so Lyle, I just wanted to ask you. I mean, you were a really tough customer back in the day. Like, man,
I'm sure you still is.
I'm sure you still are. But I distinctly remember you cracking a few guys, and I was always cheering for it every time you did it. But I mean, I wanted to just ask you, like, and I realized this could go down a rabbit hole, but just kind of the game today, the toughness, the hitting, the fighting, all of the above. I know there's a lot of controversy. There's a lot of opinions on both sides, blah, blah, blah. So I'm anxious to get your take because you were there and you did it when it was blood on the sweater. And I wanted to just know how you feel about the game today. And
I do not say, to be honest with you. I think the guy's better, faster, stronger. But funny you said that. I was with Zettel today. He played in the NFL for like 8 years or whatever, and we were talking and stuff and playing golf. The game back then, I remember, if you guys Google this, I knocked Dave Brown out, I think it was 89 or 90 in the Spectrum. You could hear a pin drop. And I got, it was like, I went by their bench talking, knock bar. I mean, they had everybody. We won the game 7-2, I believe. And you can Google all this stuff because you can't lie. But the fans love the game. And this guy from the Rangers that come in right now, that's fighting like 4 or 5 times.
Rempy. Yeah, that's
Tough customer.
But the guy from Toronto the other night, the fans
Reeves.
love that. I think it's good for the game. The game is soft. I just think the fans love that, and it's part of the game. But everything has changed, obviously. You guys know.
Yeah,
for
of course.
sure.
You know, speaking of this Rempy kid, he had 4 fights in 6 games. Did you see? Did you see his face? Did you see the look of his face?
It's massive.
Yeah.
See what that Olivier guy did to him from
He's
Columbus?
another tough guy, though.
Yeah, but dude, somebody's got to talk to this kid. Dude, you're gonna die. You can't go on like that. You're gonna die. You're gonna die, dude. I mean, are you kidding me?
No, I'll tell you, I fought Peter Roll at like 6'8" or whatever, 7 feet.
Yeah,
If you're gonna fight, take your visor off. Take your
that's
visor
the start.
off. That's the start, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be a tough guy,
Take off your shield. Yeah.
right? But that's my point. But the fans love it. I think everyone loves it, and the game is so soft, right? And it's like the NFL: throw the ball down the field, do the flag, can't touch the quarter.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit stupid. Yeah, I totally agree.
That's how I personally, but
You know what? I'm going to ask you something because I said this to Chris a couple of weeks ago. I said, if you could change one thing right now, if you were Gary Bettman tomorrow and they said, Lyle, you have the right to change something, I'll tell you what Chris said. I want to know if you agree with him. He said, screw everyone. The red line's coming back in.
I agree with that too. I mean,
so do I.
I mean, like Ovechkin sitting at his record right now. Well, Gretz, I played with him in the World Cup.
Yeah.
I mean, Gretz is the all-time best, but you take the red line out of that, and I remember checking Gretzky in the finals and stuff, and being all over him, clutching and grabbing. But I mean, we didn't get called for that. Now you're in the box all
Can't
night.
do that. Yeah, you can't do that. Can't do that now.
I agree with Nux on that. Yes.
I totally agree.
Me too,
Same thing.
100%. And you brought up something interesting that I actually also wanted to mention. I mean, just going back to the Stanley Cup discussion, you are like one of the guys. You beat Wayne Gretzky for a Stanley Cup.
Well,
how many? You're like a very select few people that can say those words.
Our whole
team. Yeah.
No, I know, but you were part of that. You were part of like the one time that really happened.
That's crazy.
And that's something in and of itself.
Matthew Snyder and I checked him all the time, which Jacques Demers, I mean, the best coach I ever played with was Jacques Lemaire in Jersey. But Demers was great too. He knew everyone's character, and God bless his soul. But Lemaire was the best coach I ever had. But Demers, he knew how to handle everybody. And Serge Savard put a team together, which I believe that could have been a dynasty.
Wow, a dynasty.
Yep.
Wow. You know, you went from all that, right? And then you got traded, obviously, went to Jersey, whatever. How was it when you got selected with the expansion draft, right? You went to Columbus, right? Now, the difference, I mean, I'm not stupid. I understand Montreal's like the Mecca. I get it. But going from that to Columbus, where people didn't even know much about hockey, right?
Well, I didn't think I was going to get $10 million in the free agency.
That's pretty honest. Okay.
No, I'm not going to lie and bullshit you guys.
Yeah.
And I knew I was the first captain of that expansion team, which was an honor and a pleasure. And Mr. Mack and I was thrilled and happy, and yeah, I went that way. Yes,
It was strange, isn't it?
yes, yeah,
Expansion. I mean, I can imagine you're going from the mecca of hockey to somewhere where people, they're
What's hockey?
what's hockey? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's,
I talked to Serge probably every other month and stuff, and Serge said, if I was a GM, I would have never been traded. And I asked for a pay cut in Montreal, and Reggie traded me, but I love Reggie
No.
and Mario Tremblay, and they said money. It wasn't about money. I said I'll take a pay cut, and Lou gave me 0.6 million, and I was asking for $1 million.
Oh shit. Yeah. Well. Yeah. That's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
but that's Montreal is my favorite place. Best people in the world. Love the French.
Wow.
I mean, that to me, Montreal is my favorite and always will be. And love everyone from Montreal.
That's amazing, man. That's
you
amazing.
still come visit at all? You come to
Yeah,
Montreal at all?
4 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think that's when I
that-
saw you.
Isn't that where you guys
Yeah.
met? Yeah.
But so you're usually around Montreal. You come around every so often, or?
Yeah, I come up a couple times a year. We always stay at the Ritz Carlton, and my wife and I love it because she likes the shopping, obviously. But
Of course.
I just love the people like you guys, so I don't go shopping and that stuff. But when I come up, I'll call you guys. I'd love to take you out for some beers and a burger.
Oh,
Oh,
my
for
God, that'd
sure,
be-
dude. That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
that'd be amazing,
great.
man. That'd be an honor.
That'd be great, man. Well, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Like I said, I watched you play your whole career. You were tough as nails, okay? There's anybody you couldn't stand playing against? Like somebody you detested playing against?
Oh, fucking fucking Matthew Barnaby. Fucker.
That fucking rat.
Yeah.
I bet you ask 100 people that question, you get that name 99 times.
All you did, hang on, and then get tired and blah blah blah. But I beat him back to that.
Oh, yeah?
But but you know what? I did a broadcast show. He's a good guy. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I didn't like a player like that. But
Yeah. Now, you know what? You're not the first that says it, and you won't be the last. A lot of guys in that era hated him.
Right.
Well, hated him. Not him like a human being, but him
As a
playing
player.
against him. Yeah. That was,
Right.
a lot of tough guys in that era, man. A lot of tough guys.
Well, speaking of tough guys,
yeah.
he went up against Chris Nyland.
Yeah. You and Knuckles went toe to toe. So
Yeah.
yeah, you guys saw the fight so well for him.
Yeah. He's he goes down as one of the greats, right?
I love him. Nux was one of the toughest ever to play. But when you get older, I mean, I remember playing at 30, fighting Goddard, and like,
Wow.
you don't have it. And the guys are sick, and it becomes you're and these guys are making themselves, but good for them.
Yeah, no kidding. Now the complete opposite. I know you played against Gretz. I know you played Mario. I know you played Yags. I mean, because everybody's talking on, and I know we can't compare. Mike is a big Edmonton Oilers fan,
As
so
you
we're
can
talking
see.
McDavid and Gretz and whatever,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. And I understand it's a different game, right? Do
Correct.
you think Gretz and Mario and Yags and all those other guys in that era? What do you think they would do today in today's game, without that red line,
without all the clutching and
without the
grabbing.
clutching and the
You
grabbing?
wanna
And the
know-
whole,
I saw Gretz on a couple of these. I follow him out as a member out there, so I have Gretz, and Gretz is, I don't know, 400.
really?
Yeah, I mean, you could take in overtime. You could take a gun out there. When I played, no one's getting a penalty.
That's right.
I mean,
That's-
Ovechkin. I hope he doesn't break his Gretz's record, but I mean, when I played in the World Cup, our centers were Gretzky, Messier, Lindros, Dakic. Our backups are Francis and Eiserman. I mean,
Jesus.
Wow.
That's a backup. Backup.
Wow.
Francis
you
and
know what? You
Eiserman.
can Google all
Backup.
that shit. You can't lie about it.
No, of course.
But
Oh.
I'm saying there was nobody better than Gretz. And I played with Mario in 05, 06.
Yeah, that's right.
But one game again. Love Mario. I think he's great.
Gretz.
I mean, but his heart was bigger than the whole all of Canada. Put it that way.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Yeah.
That's something else because he played with them all, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, you've played with a lot of guys. Who was your favorite defensive partner?
I played with Stevens.
Yeah.
yeah. Why am I not surprised?
Too.
Jesus
But,
Christ! You imagine?
One of my best years in Jersey. Jacques was our coach, obviously. Robbie Fatorik took over, and
Oh, the bench on the ice thing there? Is that when you threw the bench on the ice?
no, but Robbie Fatorik. I'm telling you, I got traded to Phoenix. I begged Lou to trade. Finally traded. They fired Robbie Fatorik. 8 games left, and I called everyone. You guys gonna win the cup, and I said, "You can't do that." And you know what Dr. Matt did? He gave me the full playoff share, everything.
Wow.
Wow. Is that when they brought in Burns?
No. Larry Robinson was the head coach.
That's right.
Oh, him.
That
exactly.
guy.
That guy.
That guy. Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
I love Burnsy.
Yeah, no kidding.
I sick one day in practice. He said, "What do you think you're Bobby Orr?" I said, "What do you?"
What? Why would he do that?
Oh, because they're to fight, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
90, and he goes, "No, you're here to fight."
Oh my God!
Are
you serious?
My stick was too short. And,
he didn't like that. He liked those long sticks, right?
Yeah, I had to I had to go up actually, and I lost all my edges in the forum. And Burnsy was great, but that Burnsy was he was
character.
Great.
He was a character.
Yeah.
Everybody loved him, but
I
he was
loved
a fiery guy. He was a fiery guy, man.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I'm a Leafs fan, and when we had him in Toronto, God, those teams. That's the closest we got in my lifetime. You know.
Yeah.
My lifetime.
Here, brother.
Nah, man.
Not going there.
I don't know why they don't trade for a goaltender like Fleury. Trade for him.
Yeah.
Edmonton too. As you can see, Mike's an Edmonton fan. He's in the same boat.
Man.
31 years. Okay, I'm the last guy in Canada to win the cup 31 years ago. Come on.
I know.
Yeah, I
I
know.
know.
What record to be broken? I want some Canadian Vancouver. I love talking.
Anybody.
Anybody. Come on.
Yeah,
Anybody.
I know. I'm not gonna say it's a sad thing because it's still hockey. We love it, but Vegas, really?
Yeah.
Fucking cup in Vegas, like really?
All right.
Come on.
Yeah. I'll give
You know
you
what I
that.
mean? Like, give me a. Listen, again, it's hockey. We love it. We'll watch it. I don't give a shit who, what, where. I'll watch it. But Vegas,
Because they needed more flashy.
I'm right
that's what
with
they need in. That's what they need in Vegas, right? More action. Like, fuck off, go gamble, and
down there.
you fucking hockey to us.
I'll tell you that. The wives will be at home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they did have 17 Canadian kids, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
They had 17 Canadian kids on that team, so
there you go.
case in point, you know.
The math.
Yeah, really, no shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
what do you think-
how about this? When I won the cup, we didn't have one European player.
really on the '93 team?
Nope.
It's
Wow.
true. Really,
one-
not one
realized
European.
that.
Not one European.
It's true.
Very true.
It's true. I never even thought of that. I never
Yep.
thought of that.
And I like,
No.
believe me, like the Russians I played with and stuff. They're great. But I'm just saying, we didn't have Serge Savard. To me, was by far and above everybody else.
They all say that. They say that in those days.
He knew character. He knew how to treat everybody. Oh my God, love that guy.
You know, it's funny you say that character. I was having this conversation with Mike today off air, obviously before we started recording with you. There's no more of that. We were just talking about, because we were talking about the Leafs and whatever. They said how Matt Dumba this year, or whatever, last summer, chose Arizona over the Leafs. And I remember saying to Mike, I said, dude, Arizona wouldn't choose Arizona over the Leafs. Okay?
Well, you got to be tough to do that. So
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, but then they're like, oh, it's because he has some stake in some hotel or some whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't know, real estate bullshit. So I'm like, so then it's got nothing to fucking do with
it
hockey.
has nothing to do with
Zero.
hockey anymore.
Yeah.
It's got zero to do with hockey. And honestly, as a former, I mean, I never played at this level, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like, what's the point? What's the point? Then get into real estate. If
why-
that's what you want,
yeah,
get into real estate.
Obviously, something in the game for him. Obviously,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, come on. And it goes in front of everybody. It goes in front of TSN. No, well, you know, I was always
love
Arizona.
Arizona.
What the fuck are you talking about? Get out of here. If I'm Joe fucking TSN guy, I'm like, hold on. I call bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, who are you trying to kid? You know, it was always Arizona. Get at it. And now they're talking about bringing them back. No! Get the fuck out of here. Stay where you are. Get at it. I don't want you now. Get lost. No, bring back fucking Hall, the poor guy.
Yeah.
Someone's
You don't want him back.
no. Yianni, I don't even want to talk about that. Never mind. But the state of the game today, what do you think? I mean, today, I was just talking to Yianni. I'm like, there's like 10 teams that could win the cup this year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what I said today?
Whoa. Okay. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it?
I think whoever gets in can beat anybody. Like Vancouver, I don't think they're going to go anywhere. Edmonton doesn't have a goaltender. So does Toronto. And I'm rooting for Canadian team.
Yeah, obviously.
But I don't even know who you pick.
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. You know what? I'm going to call you right now, Mike. I'm going to say it at my dark horse. Look out for the Dallas Stars.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
They're big and tough and heavy. They play heavy. It's that playoff.
Oh, they just added Tanev too.
And Tanev, you know, like
Right.
I'm gonna go on record here and say, I think this year's Florida Panthers year.
I said
You know,
rematch.
I played with Big Walt in Arizona. And Matthew, you know, he's a winner. His dad was a good player, man. He played every night, though. He played good. Ronak was great, too. Taka was there. I mean, all great players.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, it was different then, man. I'm just like, again, maybe it's because I'm older and I just believe in that more. But that crest, I've said it before and I'll say it again. To me, nowadays, I think Sid is the last guy. Sid and maybe McKinnon.
Yeah, Nathan. Yeah.
You know, because look what they have to look up to, right?
Yeah.
Joe Sakic out in
Well,
Carolina.
Berkey was one of them. Bergeron, Boston.
Yeah, but Bergeron's not playing
Yeah, he's
anymore. That's what
retired.
I'm saying. You know, the guys of today. I think those two are the last two. I'm
If
sorry.
Right now, the Penguins are not going to win a cup ever again. If I'm Sid, trade me to Colorado.
Yeah, go play with your buddy.
Win another 2-3 cups.
Yeah.
I mean, you got enough money. I mean, like I said, I was willing to take a pay cut in Montreal. But I'm telling you right now, if Sid goes, if he would, he's not going to. But
He's not gonna
no, but go to Edmonton or go to Colorado. I
win
mean,
a few more.
or Vancouver, whatever. You know what? Get a couple more cups. I mean, I took
Canada.
$1 million pay cut to come to Pittsburgh because they signed Healthy, Recchi, Leclerc, Roger Goodman, Mario Komoff, and Goncher. And I didn't care about money. I mean, I'm fine. I'm set for life. But I mean, why don't you want to win 2 more cups or 3 more cups?
That's exactly my point. That's exactly my point.
Totally agree.
That's exactly my point. Even Ovi now in Washington, they're saying how he doesn't want to move because he wants to break the record. He doesn't want to go.
Yeah, but this team is in the middle of.
We'll never trade him ever. But
yeah, and the thing is, like Kuznetsov just went to waivers. They moved Mantha today.
Yeah, Mantha just got moved tonight. Lyle, I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah,
Mantha got moved tonight
to the Golden Knights.
To Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Mantha got moved tonight. So
I don't know. To me, I played 17 years. My thing is all about cups, but I mean, I think you have to go for the Stanley Cups, not
absolutely
forever. I mean, no one. The owners don't care. They really don't. And if you are a drawing card or whatever, but if you go somewhere else and you win a couple cups, that's what you do.
I totally agree. Look, you know, it's so different today. We were talking about it in the last couple episodes with that Cutter Gauthier kid from Philly.
Yeah. I
mean, you get selected and you give your interview the day you get selected. Yes, I'm happy to be a flyer. 3 months later, I don't want to play here. Get me out of here. I mean, what happened to being happy for being selected and play? I mean, your whole life you did that. All 18 years of your life, whatever the hell it is. Your sacrifice of your parents, your grandparents, your brother, your whatever, and then I don't want to play here. I'm done. I find that's just terrible. That's just bullshit.
Awful.
That's awful. You know what I mean? That wouldn't happen in my day ever.
My father went 21st overall. He played like whatever. But you know what? Look at my draft here. I think Benoit Bernard, second guy, played 1,050 Mark Peterson played 14 games.
Yeah.
Played 800 and some, and I played 1,000.
You played over 1,000. That's right. That's right.
2 lockouts, complete year, and strikes and stuff. I could have played 1,300 games, but I don't understand these guys what they're thinking about. So that's my opinion. And
I totally agree.
It's about stats and money. I think that's
mostly
all
about
it
money.
is.
Yeah.
But I wasn't involved. Like I made enough money. I invest my money well. I have a great business.
That's great.
I wanted to win a cup, another one or two, and like LA offered me 1.6, and I'm like, no, I'm not going there. I'm just like saying, why wouldn't you not go to a contender and try and win another cup or two?
Hey, listen, if it was good enough for Ray Bork, it should be good enough for everybody else.
You wouldn't have won a cup if you didn't go to Colorado. And
That's
you know
right.
what? 7 fucking games.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
How about Rob Blake, Adam Foote on defense?
Exactly.
And Joe Sack. I mean, Forsberg. I mean,
why wouldn't you? Fuck.
What's that?
I said, why wouldn't you want to go there? You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense.
I don't understand, guys. I
don't get it.
I don't either.
I totally don't understand. I got a question for you. You were moved to Florida, right? And whatever. And there was, if I'm not mistaken, was it Dudley was coaching you?
Oh my God, great guy. Yes.
Yeah. And then there was the lockout, right?
Well, you know what? Dudley they were going to offer me 2-year deal, 3.6. Olli Olkinen was our captain. They were going to name me captain. Yeah. I was captain. And Dudley got fired. And then we got in the lockout year. And everything
they brought in Keenan.
Yeah, they brought Crazy in.
Yeah. And they brought in Hitler. Yeah.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. There's not anybody that's got any. I mean, that guy and Babcock, they should all be in the same fucking.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for saying that. I didn't say it, but you did. So.
No, I'll say. I don't give a fuck. I'm here. Tell them to come get me. I don't care.
Yeah.
No, but it's true. I mean, look. We see it from the outside, and I understand sometimes players or reporters or whatever they can't say it. I get it. They're not allowed to say it.
I wore a letter everywhere I played, and I'm just telling you, like Rick Dudley today in Florida, they probably would have won 3 Stanley Cups. I'm not kidding.
Wow.
Dudley.
Wow.
He's close to Serge Savard. I mean, that guy is fucking believable.
Wow.
Rick Dudley. Wow. I mean, the game, the court, the coach and stuff. I'm telling you, he was great, man. Play guy like you guys. Let's go for a fucking beer. Let's have a burger and whatever.
Yeah. That's how. See, when you have guys like that, I find you want to spit blood for guys like that, man.
Oh my God!
You do. Like I said, I never played at the NHL level. Far from it.
Yeah. And then in today's league, like for instance, we were talking about Colorado, right? Look who's running that show right now.
Yeah.
Like the class act of the class act. I mean, look, you played against him. You know him very well.
Look at Detroit.
But it's just to say, like, he would probably be the modern day Serge Savard.
Yeah.
Him and Steve Yzerman and a couple of these really class acts that are running these teams right now. And they come from that same school.
Very
few of them. Yeah. You know what? I want to ask you something. The Montreal Canadiens, I don't know if you obviously you can still follow the game. They got into this with Jeff Gordon, and they got an ex-agent in Kent Hughes, right? What do you think, Lyle? Do you think that's the new thing, getting an ex-agent who understands the kids, the money, the whole, you know what I mean? Like, do you see, let's say, like a Pat Brisson ever being a GM of a team sometime? You know what I mean? Like, guys like that.
I like Pat. I mean, I know everyone you're talking about. I don't think because all your salaries are, like, everyone
astronomical.
So say if you're making $2 million, I had a better year than you did.
Yeah.
So on 2.5. So why you want to pay your agent 5%? I mean, it's you know what, like I said, the game is changing. I don't think anyone needs an agent anymore, but some guys feel they need to. But I mean, if I know what you're making, I'm making, and I had a better year, well, give me $500,000 more. So
that's it. And we call it a day. Yeah, exactly. Well, look, it just happened this week, right? With Pettersson. Apparently they said, I'm better than the guy in Toronto who just signed for 11.5. Well, now you're giving me more than 11.5. And basically that's what it was. And apparently it was so close to going to Carolina, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Pedersen was. Yeah,
Well, I'll
so
tell you what, it's all about Stanley Cups for me, anyways. But you know what?
I
I've been
agree.
to the dance a few times, but you know, getting back there and stuff, like you said, we were talking about Raymond Bork. He had to go to Colorado with a stacked team to win a cup,
Yeah.
and that's how hard it is to win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, you're right. They say it's the hardest trophy to win, right?
Yep, yep,
There's a reason for it. There's a reason for it, man.
yep.
So I wanted to ask one quick question. Have you ever considered or thought about getting into coaching in any sense as a
Oh,
defense
I've
coach?
been approached. No way, because you know what? The kids play video games. I mean, I'll tell you guys this, but I know a lot of coaches and assistant coaches, and they said they wish they'd go out for dinner and have a couple beers, maybe a glass of wine or something, because they play video games till 3:30 in the morning. They look like they're.
Wow.
Jesus.
They don't even check for curfew anymore. I mean, I'll be honest with you. When we played like in Gilmore, Andrew, Chuck, we'd go out. We'd have fun the night before a game.
Of course.
I mean, everybody did. It was fun, but now with the cell phones and the internet,
You
you're not allowed
can't
to
do
do
any of
that.
that.
No,
Can't do any of that.
that's why I'm glad I played in there. I played.
Yeah, no kidding. You
absolutely.
can't do any of that. It's over. Those days are over, man.
Those days
Those
are
are-
over, and that's
those
sad because
days-
you know what?
it is.
Those are the best times. You know, I never drank a night for a game till I made the World Cup team, and I couldn't
That-
believe.
Then you had
I
to.
mean, oh my God, the partying we were doing, and
Yeah, yeah. Then you have to do that, or else you're not part of the team anymore. Yeah.
well,
No shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys know, you guys know the old guys and the real good guys and the true guys, and like I'm telling the truth, and
Absolutely.
other guys don't probably would like do not say what I'm saying, but we had a great time.
Well, Knuckles said it. He goes because we asked him. I said, because Knuckles, I think he was assistant coach for a year in Jersey with Jock, right?
Yeah,
With Jock the
yeah.
man. And he's like, and I asked him. I said, "Would you do it again?" He goes, "Nah, man.
Not
I'm not here to
changing
fucking.
diapers for
I'm
me."
not changing fucking diapers for nobody." And that's pretty much it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
just
And you
forget
know
that.
that's still in the early '90s too. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when
It's-
we went out, I'll be honest with you, like Gilmore was one of my best friends, still is today. We talk, and
Wow.
he's a superstar. Grad
Oh my god.
But you know what? We went out. We go in the back room, and no one would see us or whatever. But you know, we enjoyed ourselves. But we knew we had to play the next day and answer the bell.
For sure.
But
No
it was
kidding.
fun. You know what? I think sometimes you play better guilty than you did with
Yeah.
not out.
You're not the first guy that says
You're
that.
not the first person that said that. Exactly. It's a different thing, man. You know, there's no, I personally, there's no way I'd be able to do that. I couldn't do
No,
that.
you
Coach or whatever. I was, I used to play high level soccer, Lyle, here,
Yeah.
and I've been asked to play. I've been asked to coach or whatever. I said I can't. There's no way.
Right.
I said this on a previous podcast. I had a coach in soccer when I was a kid. That made his Great Danes chase us while we were training. If we would slack a bit, he'd literally sicked his Great Danes on us. Okay, you do that today, you're in prison. You're doing 12 years.
Oh my God! Oh, we'd all be in fucking prison today.
Yeah, there's no way. No way.
Let me tell you one story, and I shouldn't tell you guys this, but you probably already know it anyways. So Jacques Demers goes, because I was assistant captain, and you guys going on? I said, yeah. He goes, here's my credit card. And so we all went to the strip club, blah, blah, blah. So I get the bill the night. It's like $11,000 or something. So I give Jacques the credit card bill for like $5,500, and he goes, Odie, there's no way that could be true. I'm like, well, Jacques, that's what I'm giving you. and I ate the rest.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
But you know what? I feel like you've worked hard to make it to the show.
Oh my
You-
God, totally. Totally.
if
I
you-
wasn't a very good player, and also I made the World Cup team, and I was on the power play, and oh my God.
That's great,
But that's
man.
what I'm saying. You've worked hard to get there. If you're performing every night, you have every right to do what you want.
You know
if
what
you
I
want to
love
go
about-
out,
Yeah. You know what I love about Montreal? I was treated like a fucking son there, a god. I'm
That's
telling
what I said to you. You're a fucking legend here, man.
No, but no,
you
but-
are, brother. You are. You really
No,
are.
but
You're a
when I
legend
did-
out here.
When I go back to Montreal, even walking down the street, people pull me over and blah blah
Absolutely.
blah. And you know how grateful I feel for that. You have no idea.
That's all the hard work you put in, man. All those years.
Yeah. But
That's it.
that's my team. Always will be my team, and I won a cup there. I got drafted there, and once again, Serge Savard is the man.
Isn't that awesome? How everybody we interview,
Everybody
like that,
says the same
everybody
thing.
says
I'd
the
love
exact
to
same
talk
thing.
to Serge.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Imagine
no,
getting
call
Serge.
Serge. I'll tell you what. That fucking guy. I wish he was my father. Put it that way.
Wow.
I'd love. Yeah, we should get him on the show.
Oh, yeah, we got to get him on
wow,
the show.
Wow. That's incredible. Hey, man, listen, it's time to go, but I just want to say thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having me, guys. Really.
Oh, man, are you kidding me?
We're gonna do this again,
You're a
Lyle.
legend. We're going to do this again. And you know what? We'll take you up on that offer. If you come down here, I'll do a round of golf with you, man. I used to teach golf, okay, before I got hurt. So
Well, I kind of stink, but
It's okay.
I can sandbag it pretty good.
yeah, don't worry about it, man.
It's
So
okay.
can I. Don't worry about
I
it.
think
We
I
can do that
broke the
together.
record. I broke the record of the most balls lost.
Yeah,
so-
Yianni has a record.
Boy,
Yanni's not
we'll have a
allowed.
lot of fun. We'll have a lot of fun playing.
Yanni's not allowed
beers, a
playing
little bit
anymore.
of fun.
It costs too much money.
I got your guys' number, so when I go to Montreal, I'll shoot you all the guys a text and let's go out.
Oh, man,
Lyle.
that was awesome.
And my treat.
Thank you so much for
All right,
doing
guys.
this, brother.
Love you guys.
Thank you, man.
Have
Thank
a
you
good
so
one,
much. Have a
Lyle.
good one.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.
Bye bye.